Boom. I am ready. Oh, that's nice and cold. I'm alive. Are the simps in chat? These filthy American simps. Yeah, I am live. How are we all doing? Welcome.
Engaged.
How are we all doing?
Grows.
Good Saturday, everyone? Everyone a good... Technically, it's nearly Sunday for me. Right? Just got back from Adepticon. Awesome. Deltatron, mate. Thanks for the gifted membership right at the start. Let me get my milk list up straight away. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me add you all down. I appreciate you. Is the teddy bear? Listen. It's late for me. I'm in my pajamas. All right. Right. I'm in my pajamas. This is now an American stream. Technically, that means if you're an American, you owe me one gifted membership. Who's from America? Put your hand up in chat. Now you belong to me. It's about time you were scheduled to stream earlier. You're my worst employee. Always has been. Evening, everyone. How you doing? Welcome. Mate, the weekend's nearly over.
First World Protocol engaged.
It's begun and it's already nearly over.
Grows.
It's already happened. Tomorrow should be the interesting one. Tomorrow, we should be getting the Defiler prices. I'm really interested in that. Gift away, mate. Look at these great names asking for gifts.
Hey Val, friendly reminder, Dorn is dead.
Dawn is not dead, Bill, you slut. Deltatron, Lucas, I put you both down on the giveaways, thank you. What's the fluffy tent you're wearing? Listen, right, it keeps me warm at night. It keeps me warm. What time do you call in, Mr. Valrak? Mate, it's weekend. I've been spent this entire week, there's been nothing but video after video, sometimes multiple videos. So today I decided not to do anything. Well, I did put a video out, but I wanted to do like a... I was even going to stream.
Streaming my nan in a dreadnought this week. Ave Imperator.
Well, that is a super chat I didn't expect tonight. Rest in peace, Nano, I guess, right? She will serve the Emperor well.
I just want to reiterate, Dorn definitely dead.
If you think Dawn's dead, right? Mate, right, let's prove it. If you think Dawn's dead, you'll gift a membership. Let's see how many memberships I get. I will tell you right now, there won't be more than 5 memberships. That is how much chat is against Dawn being dead. Watch this space. We'll never be satisfied. Chat hungers for content. Chat always hungers for content. JB, shut your hole. JB, go to bed. Isn't it late for you? It's his April. I'm too tired. Shag outfit. Brutalis or Ballistus? For me, personally, Brutalis. I love Brutalises. They're just thick melee dreadnoughts. That's it. That's all it is.
Last World Protocol
I am
engaged.
poor, but I agree. Dawn is dead. Mate, no, that doesn't count. I'm used Reaper. I still win the bet. Oh, shit. Build gifted as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, Americans not allowed, Bill. Your 5 don't count. I'll take them and put them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I win, Bill. Gotcha. Balls, clocks. Oh, mate, the clocks do go forward tonight, don't they? Redemptor Nan.
Requisitions arrived. The heretics will burn.
Redemptor Nan.
Why are you not walking, mate? It's too late to walk. Everyone's asleep. Well, the kids are asleep. I'll wake them up with my fat fucking footfall. Todd, mate, thanks for the gifted membership, mate. I appreciate you as well.
Last World Protocol engaged.
Do you think
our strength grows?
They're going to show off more of the 11th edition box set next week? Have you seen this already? I want to show you this. This is why Games Workshop are not showing shit off. Mate, I got sent this today. I'm not...
The heretics will burn.
5 jokes.
Sup
5 jokes,
Val,
5 gifted
hope
members.
you're
Yeah, they are.
good. I'm like 12 Voodoo Rangers deep trying to edge highlight Drukari. Have a good stream, bud. Valfest USA when?
Mate, next year, hopefully. Next year, hopefully. Hang on, let me just do
That's
this.
6. Dorn dead you? Poop emoji. Gibbon.
No, because the Americans ones don't count, so screw you guys. I'm trying to get this image up to show you, because, mate, this is why GW have a seriously big problem.
I love your channel and it's my favorite. I
Aw.
hope you're doing well and will come back
thanks,
to San
Johnny.
Antonio, Texas.
Mate, that's where we're
I'd
planning
love
to go.
to meet ya. For
Mate.
Sigismund.
If we go back to America, we're planning to do San Antonio again. Because, mate, I love the venue. I love the city. And, yeah, I liked it. I like the barbecue. Texas best barbecue confirmed. Mate, look at this stuff. So, they've already got the Red Terror. Completely STL ready to go. They've got, like, the new Commissar. All the new kill team stuff. Mate, the most fucking mind-blowing thing about this is that the concept art for the Armageddon Steel Legion, they've already made it into a model. Yeah, mate, again, yeah, these are STL, sorry, well, I say model, ready to be printed as a model. It's an STL, but basically, mate, once you've got the STL done, it's done. This is why Games Workshop are not showing shit off. Do you know what, right? I can see Games Workshop not even doing reveal shows anymore because of this. But then again, right, the other side to this coin, who's printing this? I'm not printing it. Are you printing it? Serious question. Are
What
you printing
happened
it?
to Viva Las Valfest?
Beyond, mate. People say it's just too expensive in Vegas. People said they can't go there because it's just too expensive in Vegas. I've never been Vegas, but apparently it's really dear now. But I can ask with it all. Seeing this shit makes me want a 3D printer, says Rafe. Vegas is a shit show now, I've heard. Again, mate, I've never been Vegas, so I don't really know. Is that a onesie? It's not a onesie, right? It's a 2-piece. Fucking leave me alone. It's a 2-piece. I'll say this, right? I'm not into Right, people can 3D print, mate. My Templars are full of 3D bits. Because GW doesn't make cool, like, Terminator Templar stuff. So all my Terminators are all fucking 3D printed in terms of, like, their shoulder pads, their loincloths and stuff. I've got all that. But I'm not into 3D printing. Like, I won't sit in my house and print stuff. I just don't have the time to do that. I just don't want to do that, to be fair with you. But if you do it, then...
People who 3D print whole armies are just cockstrokers. You can hate GW, but it also hurts local gaming clubs.
It's true.
I like 3D printed parts, but this shit.
I am completely... Oh my god, I'm actually agreeing with JB.
But the question is that worse than them canceling orders? Like, why say you have to use official GW models when they cancel orders?
Bill, we're going to jump onto that in a second. That's the next subject we're going on to, okay? Mate, Woodham's going to have an absolute clip farm tonight, okay?
Do you know when we are going to learn more from Total War WH40K? Cheers from German.
Few more months, mate. Again, mate, that game's not coming out till next year. It's not out this year. I just want to reiterate that. Total War 40K is not coming out this year.
Question.
Right?
Are you doing giveaways? If you are, I'll become a member and support you, Lord Valrak.
I do giveaways every Monday. I do member giveaways every single Monday. And leading up to 11th edition, maybe like in the month of June, we're going to be doing a bunch of 11th edition box set giveaways. So yeah, multiple giveaways. Yeah, where's my box? Come over to the UK, JB. I've told you this. You have to collect it in person. You want some Krieg? Do you mean Steel Legion? Right, let's jump back onto this. Okay? Again, image... Do you know what? I'm going to jump over to this screen so we can actually go through it all. I'm just going to mute the music as well. Oh, no, wait, don't do that. I'm just going to mute the music. Can you guys hear the music, or can you guys not hear the music? Can you hear it? I think I've turned it off. I am late, Daka, mate. I wasn't even going to stream. I'm just going to turn off the notifications and stuff because I may put this on my clip channel for Woodimp to get some type of income. So, you know, you can get out of Wales. But I want to start by saying this. The rumour that I've been hearing at this moment in time is that Games Workshop didn't show as many of the 11th edition models off. Was, of course, one, to farm it out. Because it's all about marketing, hyping it up week in, week out and stuff like that. But another rumour I heard is that they didn't want to show it off because they didn't want people doing this. From that reveal show already, there's people making STLs of the model. And it's absolutely insane to me that people have this type of skill. Apparently, I'm hearing that AI is taking over now, and you can put like a 2D image AI, a 2D image through like an AI 3D generator, and it more or less makes it for you. There is some touch-ups to do, but like a 3D artist can then just go in and do that. So you can literally bang out models faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. So I can definitely understand that rumor being true, that GW don't want to do that. Because going forward now, I've always said this, right? 3D printing, I personally think, is going to become more user-friendly, maybe less toxic, okay? Like, look at computers back in the day. When computers were first out, like, they took up your living room. Now, mate, you have like a computer there, right there, right? In palm of your hand, connects everywhere. It's just going to take a couple of years, I think, for more or less everyone to actually have one in their home. But the discussion about this is that, is this a bad thing or is this a good thing? Now, as JB said, and what I agree with, there's certain aspects of this hobby where I'm all about 3D printing stuff. For example, my Black Templars, okay? I've got a bunch of Black Templar Terminators. They don't do Black Templar Terminator bits. They don't do like cool capes, shoulder pads, like candles and stuff like that. So I go out to bit places where people do all this 3D stuff and get it all. You know, someone prints it, cleans it up and sends it, man. I give them some money for it. My Templars look absolutely 10 out of 10 now. They look amazing. But when someone starts coming in with fully printed armies, I personally think that's a problem. Because again, as JB said, and as I've spoken to actual shop owners, it actually hurts them. These local shops, they need your business as well. It's not their fault that GW are charging these horrible prices. And the horrible prices, by the way, are a problem in the thing. I'm not trying to avoid that. We'll talk about that in a second. But these store owners, they rely on you to keep their shop alive. And if their shop goes down, you're going to have nowhere to play. Trust me, 90% of GW shops, I would say, in the UK are more or less designed now to get you in and out with a product rather than you go there and actually physically play the game. So that's how I always say to people, don't buy from GW. Buy from your third-party shops. Buy from your friendly local gaming shop. And if you're going in with fully 3D printed armies, I personally think that is going to hurt them. That's my take on it anyway. I may be wrong. Am I wrong? I'll leave that to you chaps. And again, when it comes to the pricing, Games Workshop pricing is insane. I keep saying this. We keep talking about this. We talk about it every single year. It goes up every single year. It happens every single year. And we moan and we bitch about it every single year. Surely there's going to be a ceiling that we're going to hit. And it's like, this is too much. Maybe with all these new games coming out like StarCraft, Conflict 47, Trench Crusade. There's a little bit of drama about Trench Crusade at the moment, but Trench Crusade, etc. Maybe GW will start changing its approach to pricing. I have no idea. I really, really have no idea. But as much as I laugh at stuff like this, do you know what? If anything, I'm more amazed in the turnaround because I don't understand this technology. I don't understand how to do 3D arts and stuff. So for someone to see a model on a reveal show or a reveal video and then is able to produce something like this, especially off like concept art at the bottom, it literally blows my mind. It blows my mind. It does. It really does. Right, sorry, let me go back and read those donations. 1 second. My local shop even bans people from playing with completely printed armies. Yeah, mate. I understand. I'd understand that. I had custom bits designed for me, just using them on official GW bodies, so I'm supporting both sides. Yeah, mate. Mate, again, I'm not saying 3D printing is bad. Oh, how dare you, Valrak? How dare you stick up for GW? You absolute corporate simp. Oh, my God. Get your tongue out their ass. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying a lot of my stuff in that cabinet, my Black Templars, I can get up right now and show you my Black Templars. They've got so many 3D printed shoulder, well, not 3D printed shoulder pads, they were actually hand sculpted and stuff like that. But like the loincloths, the capes and stuff, all that stuff was put on them because GW didn't do that. The bodies and stuff like that, and, you know, the weapons, that's all GW. Though talking about competition, I have a feeling that they are cooler right now because they're too small to reach and point the monetize, such as GW. Mate, again, GW, right? GW are the big boys. I don't think anything's going to really kill Games Workshop except Games Workshop. It's like World of Warcraft, right? I always look at Games Workshop like World of Warcraft. Remember back in the day that everyone was trying to make an MMO like World of Warcraft to take World of Warcraft down? But no one did. No one did. Me too, mate. Mate, me too. Oh, mate, I want more water for some reason. Mate, I'm completely with you, mate. Mate, 10th kind of knocked it off for me. Do people print the other games models? What do you mean by that? Do people print other games models? Do you mean like StarCraft? I think StarCraft is new at this point to have that type of community. I think it was quite prevalent in Trench Crusade. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's a lot of 3D printing and a lot of 3D design that goes into Trench Crusade. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Gundam. I'm not sure about Gundam. I don't play that game. Super chats, no voice, reading them out. Is it intended? No, it should be reading them out. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sorry, mate, I had it muted. I'm so sorry. Panzer, limited time. Thanks for donations. Matt Collins says thoughts on printed terrain. I'm so sorry, I had it muted. What, mate? I had one job.
Requisitions arrive.
Whoopsie. Send your donations in again.
Do you think they'll ever bring Gorka Morka back? And what about trucks and or battle wagon remodel?
Right, mate. Right, we'll get onto that in a second, Richard. I just want to address the 3D printed terrain. Okay. Right. Just like GW.
I use my printer for custom parts for kit bashing only. If you print this, you're a tool, and printing this to then sell is even worse. Someone from GW said to me this shit is so disheartening to see.
Alright, mate, I'll jump on that in a second. Right, 3D printed terrain, again. I like 3D printed terrain. I think 3D printed terrain is amazing. But then again, you have to take my argument, well, Valrak using 3D printed terrain. Yeah, but I think it goes back to what GW's not doing. If GW's not doing it, then do it. Like, for example, GW is doing this. And this is literally a one-of-one copy. Like, if you started to 3D print the GW terrain, then, you know, I think that's... Oh, boy. But if you're printing, like, upgrade bits for it, do you know what I mean? To add to it and stuff, I think that's different. But if you're literally doing a one-of-one copy, then, yeah. Again... What you could do is literally do, like, go on these print websites and get terrain that is similar to the GW stuff, which I personally think is better, and print that instead. It makes your game look more thematic. Again, you could probably go on these 3D printed sites and get a better looking version of this. And use that instead, right? It's all about how much you do. Again, if you're going onto a 3D printed website and completely printing out a third-party armor, like completely printing it, and then like going to like tournaments and like going to official shops and stuff, I think that hurts the shop. And people are like, oh, well, who cares about the shop, Valrak? Stop simping for the shops and stuff. Yeah, but If the shop's not there because it's not making any money, then where are you going to play your game? If you play that at your house, it's your house. You can do what you want. If you're going to someone else's business, which you're taking business away from them, I think that's pretty shit.
We have models in stores. We should be 3D printing something we don't have, like girlfriends.
Well, Declan definitely needs to do that, right? Declan definitely needs to do that. Right, let me go back to these donations and go through them all. Do you think they'll ever bring Gorkamorka back? And what about trucks and battle wagons? I think trucks and battle wagons are going to be redone. And I think it will be this edition. Gorkamorka, I don't know. I would love it to come back. I would. I really would. I think that now's the right chance. Aaron, mate, someone from GW said to me that this shit is so disheartening to see. Mate, I'm sure, right? Again, mate, right? I'm in a really weird position where I can actually speak about this. If I put my game out there, my martyrdom game, if no one knows, right, hang on. Uh-oh, it's time for the Valrak plug, right? I'm making my own tabletop game. I'm a huge historical fan, and I'm doing a game based on the First Crusade. So I've got like the Normans now. We're doing the Seljuks at the moment and stuff, right? These are some of the test prints and stuff. If I... Oh, let me put that back before I break it. If I released that, right, and I saw people literally doing a one-of-one copy of my models and putting them online, and people were choosing to print that out and play with it, I'd feel a little bit disheartened as well, mate. I feel like, you know, I put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money I've invested into this. I think I've invested like nearly 15 plus grand into this so far, which is a big fucking chunk of change just for someone to like get it, spin it around, and then put it on STL website, and then probably like try and sell it and stuff. It fucking disheartened me, mate. It really would. Yeah.
When do you think they'll redo the Ogrins? Likely a kill team?
He won't even print his own models for his own game. Well, technically, Matthew, they're going to stay unprinted because they're going to be like the first test prints, and I don't want to print them. I'm going to get more printed out and then get them actually painted then, if that makes sense. These are just like my one-of-one. So when the game does become a £1 billion game, I can like have them in my back and saying these were the first proper test printed army. You don't understand, Matthew, right? You're very short-sighted. That's why you're an Arsenal fan. Hoping to get more lore for Snickrot since he stayed in Armageddon after Gaz left. Yeah, mate, there's a lot of stuff. Here's Scumbag Custom, mate. How you doing? How hopeful are we that 11th edition will fix the majority of 10th edition problems? I will say there's hardly any hope.
The heretics will burn.
Again.
GW filed the Gorkamorka trademark as dead in 2023.
Well, sad times, right? Hang on, guys? I was going to say then, right? Hang on, boys. I'm just going to go and get a drink of water.
Have you figured out what your model count will be for Martyrdom? Hoping for logger model count games personally.
Guys is. Get out, guys. Maybe it's like, oh, there's a guys here. Man, I've got so much water in this room. How you doing, pizza, mate? Have you figured out what your model count it will be for the Martyrdom? Hoping larger models for count games. Yeah, mate. Woodim's done some amazing, like, you know, putting stuff together. Maybe you can do it short. You can do small, medium, big games. Right? Depends what you want to do. I also want to do full army of cavalry because it's not metal. It's not meta, it's cool and it's more accurate. I just placed an order with Scumbag. Have you? There we go then.
Is it gonna be available in the States?
My game? Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, well, 100%, yeah. Oh, mate, that is so cold and nice. Oh boy, yeah, I like that. Right. So yeah, that's my feelings on some of this stuff so far. I think what it is, going back to it just briefly, there's always going to be that small community that absolutely hate Games Workshop, and they're just going to always 3D print their models no matter what. No matter what. Like, I don't think you'll ever stop people from doing that. Again, that's just my take on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. OG Simp. Oh, there we go.
OG Simp, back from the dead. Resurrected in the warp by Ildari Punani.
Where have you been, Morgan? Where have you been? Any rumors of what Monday's reveal is going to be?
The heretics.
No idea yet, mate. Absolutely zero idea. How can you hate them and just copy everything they do? Because they want to see the company die, I think. So they do it to try and put a thorn in the company's side. But if you want the company to die, I don't know. Hit right again. Here's my take. Jonathan Rubicon, mate. Thanks for the quid, mate. I appreciate you. There's some companies that I don't like. Well, I say don't. I say hate. I'm not a hateful person. I love everything, right? Especially, well, not the Iron Warriors. They're all cunts. But if I disliked a company that much, I just walk away. And I've done that. And do you know what? I've done that with Star Wars. I think Star Wars, personally, has gone down the toilet. Now, I didn't make a big show and dance, you know, post on Twitter. How could you do this to me, Star Wars? Right? You were my everything. I'm leaving and never coming back. I just said to myself, well, see ya. Bye. Bye. See you in a bit. I'll go and find something that I do like. Something that does make me happy. I personally believe you are on this planet once. Time's too short. I don't have time to fucking, you know, go hard and hate something that much. I'd rather go and find something that I like. Something that I enjoy. Something that makes me laugh. What about Legion? What do you mean? Star Wars. God damn it, Rommel. I walked, but I want the Primax. Honestly, 4K Universe blows everything else out of the water. I personally think so as well. I think everything else is boring compared to 40K. I mean, that's not to say that 40K hasn't had its problems. I think it does have a lot of lore problems. But I still put it above everything else. Any Furioso Dread Rumors, Valrak? Yes, Joe, they're called Brutalities. That's what they're called. Oi, Soyrak. Mate, it's so funny when they always do, you know, like the Valrak. You always get one guy going, oh, that thumbnail's so cringe, but they don't get the joke. That's why I do it. To take the piss out of those people. Joke goes over their head. Probably because they're the same size as Thomas. Star Wars comes back. It is on the horizon also, I hope so. We'll see. But for now, it's dead to me. You're right. Time to find a stream that responds to members and super chats later.
Any
Shut up, Brian!
Deceiver rumors?
Brian, you couldn't live without me. You know the attention I give you, Brian, every single day? Every single day. Any Necron or Deceiver rumors? Is there any more Necron rumors? Today's in the Infinite. Does that count? I bet. Yeah, it does. It's 50-50 if you respond to super chat. What it is, mate, I get into my rants.
The heretics will burn.
I get into my rants.
Word is derogatory word for non-J's mate.
Careful. Word is a derogatory word for non-J's mate. Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Oh, boy, I'm getting cancelled on fucking YouTube. There we go. Whoops. Sorry, everyone. Too busy talking to grey names.
I get that 11th will be considered expensive, but with a load of models and core book, take my money. Man City fans are a bunch of bumbaclarts, you Reds! F.
Richard, what's that? Going down? I don't know who's worse. Nottingham Forest or Spurs. I say they're both is shit, right? They're both shit. How about that?
Val not knowing what boy replace B with a G is in the year of our Lord 2026 is so funny.
Listen, mate, I have a nice little mind, okay? I don't spend it on the internet like you fuckers. Remember, chat, Valrak only witnesses your super taxes if it's £20 in value. This is also true. Mate, I ignore a lot of you in chat. Horatio is the one I do ignore. Professional streamer always. Any Dark Angel rumors? Ravenwing. Yes, I've talked about Ravenwing there coming. Morty's Vox, mate. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm Brian and so is my wife. God damn it. Spurs are the worst. I want to see Spurs relegated. I want Arsenal to lose the league and Spurs relegated. Now, that would be a season. The other day, you mentioned rumors on Dreadnoughts as plural along the Flamer one. Is there another rumor? Maybe a Siege Dread? There is rumors. I'll be talking about that on Monday. You'll have to wait to then. All right?
The heretics will burn.
You'll have to wait to then.
Just showing some appreciation for you, Val.
Thanks,
Have
mate.
a coffee on me. Appreciate what you do and your demeanor
Ooh.
for everything. Lion Dorn.
Well, the line not overdone because the line didn't do anything, mate. So, fuck off. Take coffee, show it your ass. Actually, mate, I appreciate you, but I don't drink coffee. You want to know a rumour? Hang on. I don't drink tea either. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't drink tea or coffee. Listen, right? I drink the drink of my homeland. I drink Fanta. Right, let's move on. Right, so apparently there's even more. There's even more cancellations.
Requisitions
Right?
arrived.
There's been even more cancellations of the female custody box.
Asgard player, I feel like a ultramarine right now.
What was the shop called? Shit. What was... I read it on Twitter today. The shop's called... Bill's got it. Bill, mate, what was the shop called again?
Heretics.
They've actually announced it on Facebook, so I'm not doxing or anything
Only
like that.
thing he drinks is copium since Dorn is dead.
Found it was made by the Nazis, Valrak. Yeah, that's what the joke was, Jonna. It was like a tongue-in-cheek, like, joke. You have to explain the joke. Is it you know? Warpfire Miniatures. Is it Warpfire Games or Warpfire Miniatures? Okay, hang on. Let me get it up. Warpfire Games. Let me get their post up on Bookface. That's not it. This is some AI alien game. Let me get Warpfire Miniatures. So Warpfire Miniatures is a shop. It is an American shop. Let me get their Bookface page up real quick. And they posted... this. They posted this, okay? Warpfire update. We've got a phone call today from Games Workshop that they had a logistical error. They did it in air quotes. Oh no! The boat sank, kind of thing, alright? It must have been going through the harm of fucking Hamoose, whatever it's called. And instead of receiving... Man, I'm spicy tonight. The Americans are getting all the spicy political talk. And instead of receiving all the Custody Battle Group boxes that were ordered and received confirmation for the numbers, we're instead going to receive a grand total of 0 Custody Battle Group boxes. All the other items for the weekend are shipping like normal. They had no real explanation why. Said it was affecting hundreds of other stores, and there's no way to get... Basically, mate, right? A bunch of shops are not getting the boxes. And I've heard this from multiple shops
Two
now.
local shops told me they've had the same issues.
Yeah.
And they pay up front for stock.
Yep. Yep. Now, mate, I'm drinking water like... Fucking hell. Am I dying? Maybe. I'm going to say something that's going to be very, very spicy. I'm going to be saying something... Yeah, I'm drinking like it's Fanta, right? Blitzkrieg time. Wait, what? I don't think they made enough of those custody boxes. I think this is artificial scarcity. I think that's what it is. And this whole the female box set sold out kind of thing. Well, they never made enough of them. Anything sells out if you don't make enough of them, right? That's my take. I could be 110% wrong. But that's my take.
Arrived. The
And I'm saying it because it's backing up by the evidence I'm seeing.
Even GW themselves dislike femstoads.
I read they double shipped some. Mate, imagine ordering 10 boxes and get fucking like 500. Hey, well. Here we go. Even GW, wait, even what? Even GW dislike femstoads. I don't think they do, mate, because that's why they made them. Have you seen Hail Mary? Brilliant film. Mate, I'm going to go see it next week. I've heard it's really, really good. Artificial scarcity, Valrak dice. Right, how about this? Horatio. How many people want toilet dice to return on my website?
We had the same thing happen to us. Waited to after pre-order weekend to cancel our allocation.
Terrible. Terrible. Do you want another spicy take? Now again, this is my personal opinion.
Warfire is a stand-up shop. After it was cancelled and they refunded money, Warfire gave an extra $55 for inconvenience. Enough for a regular box.
Mate, that's amazing. Mate, props to Warfire. Mate, that is amazing.
I noticed they don't make a lot of boxes for Heresy.
Yeah, mate, because no one plays it. Look at JB, right? That's the type of player base. Will there be any new Dreadnoughts coming? Yes, there will be, mate. Just wait. I'm talking about it on Monday. If you want to tune in on Monday, we'll do it. Where's the Valrak dice?
Guess I'm lucky cause the LGS here in Los Angeles I pre-ordered from already got their stock in store and are just waiting for the release day.
Wait, they're not giving out already? Check Type 2 Diabetes. Mate, I'm only kidding, mate. I'm just really thirsty because I haven't drank today and I've had a bunch of salty food. That's why. I may have diabetes, but, you know, we'll see. We'll be talking about the Blood Angel exclusive model rumor on Monday too. Who? Blood Angel exclusive model? What's this kind about? The story in the city near me said they haven't gotten as many boxes as they were expecting and haven't sold as many boxes have they have gotten. Well, here's Valrak's spicy take. Games Workshop, again, this is just pure speculation. I personally think Games Workshop is hoarding the boxes for themselves. Because they want to sell it at full price and milk as much money out you as possible rather than you save money getting it from a third-party vendor. Because it's all about the money. It's greed. It's corporate greed. That's all it is. GW will always have all the boxes, and they don't care about these third-party shops. That's my take. That's my take.
What's this? Custodes are dead? Valrak killed them confirmed?
I did profit of the 8 Legion. We're on the same side now. Now you're only 10 members. Sounds about right. eBay and Facebook Marketplace are selling models that are fake. Well, you have to be very careful on anything like eBay, Facebook, because it's full of cunts. Sadly. There's cunts everywhere. Mark 7 remake or reboot? I'm going to say, well, isn't reboot and remake the same thing? No? Maybe not. They don't care about from the gaming stores or the customers. Well, again, mate, right? I actually do believe that, but I think that's a very, very short-sighted thing. Because we go back to this topic that I just spoken about with 3D printers. If these shops close down and there's nothing there anymore, where do you then play your games? People will stop getting into that hobby because there's nowhere to play it. I am an avid 100% believer that third-party shops should get your business every single time rather than like a Games Workshop shop. Because it's the third-party shops that allow you to go and play the games.
Where are your markers?
Mate, I'm actually thinking, seriously, I'm actually thinking of making 3D objective markers. Mate, I've still got Facebook on. I'm getting a bunch of notifications. I'm very popular. I'm sorry. Kind of a big deal. Yeah, mate. Again, I just want to see the rules and what they're like and stuff. And mate, I'd love to do that because I'm banging on about that. I'm going to do my big rules breakdown video. I know, me talking about rules. What a time to be alive. But I'm going to do that next week because there's a lot to talk about and there's a lot of There's a lot of stuff that I see that they've mentioned, which looks great. It sounds great, but is it going to play great? And I want to discuss that a little bit more.
Rectangle, triangle, square by Valrak.
Well, mate, mine are not going to be 2D. Mine are going to be 3D. For fucking everything else. What did Zuck just message you? Horatio, he said, you're not getting your dice from Scumbag. I bet GW Maze is by Objective Terrain in Next Edition. The new rules sound awesome. I mean, again, mate, it sounds like it's heading in the great direction. But sounding and doing are two different things. Without the community, then the shops to support them, the hobby will die. Exactly. 110%. They need us more than we need them. Bricky is selling cheap round circular mouse pads. Glad GW switched from round objective markers to rectangles. Finally, the game is fixed.
Glad GW switched from round objective markers to rectangles. Finally, the game is fixed.
The rumor that I heard is it's going to terrain-based objectives. Now, even though they showed it off as like 2D cardboard, I think because that's what's maybe going to be in the 11th edition box. But from what I on top of that, they're actually going to do 3D versions where it's like blown up tanks and stuff.
Big thank you to Valrak for his support throughout the years. New decals now available through me or Baron of Dice.
There we go. Go and check them out. Go and check them out. Great job, Scumbag. I will be taking a 10% sell-on fee, Scumbag, because without me, you'd be nowhere.
Last wall protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
Without me, you'd be nothing. This whole thing is about me. It's not about Scumbag, right? It's about me. I'm the center of attention now. Okay. Thanks for the USA stream. Thanks, GHB. I appreciate that, right? I said at the start of the stream, if you're an American and you want me to do more American streams, gift the membership to see. And, you know, I'll weigh it up. Valrak is the real scumbag. It's true, I am. 10% of scamming and handling fee. That's like a scam. He thinks he's player number one. There are 20 wargaming shops here in Las Vegas for worth shit. But again, mate, it's all about where you find your happiness. Go there. Go there. USA streams are the worst, says Dak. Well, Dak, it's not like you got a job to go to. Oh, actually, you have now. I've given you enough. Son of a crag, you've given me nothing. Just crabs. Scumbag got me those sweet, sweet Ultramarine decals. I bet he did, mate. He does fantastic decals. 5 members to reopen Hormuz. If we hit 50 members, I'll go and open it myself. I can't afford memberships, and a moment since I grabbed one of those Mephiston statues. You're literally a member, right? Oh, do you mean gifting one? This slag. I've just brought £300 worth of Krieg for 11th. I'm going to give it a go. You got to get... Why are you doing that, right? When you... Oh, right. Do you actually like Krieg? Do you know what, mate? I actually don't have a problem with Krieg. UK Valfest, I'm thinking of doing one this summer at Hobby Workshop. Just another day out. Another fun day out Hobby Workshop. I don't care if you can't get to it. That's your problem. Drive, grow up, right, and get a car. Stop busting it everywhere.
Scumbag and Valrak Edition 11th at Objective Markers. Scum/rock buildings. It's free real estate.
We could do it. We could do it. Stop with Hobby Workshop. Adron, no, you stop it. Okay. When Cardiff, wait, mate. I actually could go back to Cardiff. If you want me to go back to Cardiff, it's 50 members this stream. I'll tell you what, right? If we get to 50 members on this stream, I'll make sure it's Cardiff. How about that? It's up to Hamish now and chat if they want Cardiff. I spent all my fun money on drugs and alcohol. Well, at least you had a good time, right? Let's get waffling merch when. There's so much merch ideas I need to do. Do we have t-shirts yet? Not yet. I'm too far down south. Valfest in Rochdale? No thanks, mate. Cardiff is not far. Cardiff is like a 3-hour drive. Stop it. He's got to end the stream at 49 subs. I'm calling it. I won't end the stream at that. How many for Bonnie, Scotland? Well, you have to become a member first, Balthazar. Right? World Cup Valfest? Let's go, mate. Valrak needs to make objective terrain of him falling off the roof. I fucking hate you so much. Valfest Dallas 2026. I've never been to Dallas. I used to watch the show Dallas back in the day with JR. Any word if or Daka chickens will have multiple weapon options? Again, Rommel, as I said in today's video, everything in that box has got to have one weapon option. But once it gets its own box release a couple of months after that box, the 11th is out, you're going to see multi-part versions with multiple weapons. So, yeah. New Amazon news. There's no new news on Amazon. I guess that's news, right? Today's news, there is no news. Valrak bucket. What? Valfest at Warhammer World? Mate, that would be amazing, Richard, but they'd never allow that. Any tips on painting Bludgeoned Imperial Fist on my Iron Warriors Dreadnought base? Yeah, mate, you just don't paint that because that would never happen because the Iron Warrior is not capable of killing an Imperial Fist. Open the Canal of Hormuz giveaway. Will it have air options? Helmets versus no helmets? What, on the Orc thing? They would love you at Warmer Citadel in Grapevine, Texas. I'll be there. You got any Dawn of War 4 insiders? Where's my release date? I don't really even speak to the Dawn of War 4 developers. They don't speak to me. I don't think they're allowed to speak to me. If they say Valrak, GW appears. If they say Valrak 3 times in a mirror, GW appears and cancels their license. You can book one table at Warhammer World, then just charge people £25 and they won't know. Well, it's true. The VIP Valrak table, just one table, £25 a ticket. I won't even turn up. I just let them turn up and play each other. I'll just put fucking like 40 quid in my back pocket. Go out and buy some chips. Valfest, HMS Queen Elizabeth, let's go. No, they just get black bagged. Wait, what the fuck's a black bag? Up to 10. I thought it was unspoken rule that you had to paint dead Marines on bases in Imperial Fist. No, no one does that. Well, it's not perfect, but at least the Screamer helmet is coming back. Screamer helmet? GF is beta testing Dawn of War 4. So, hang on. Let me get this right?
Requisitions
hang on. I'm sorry, right? Let me get this right.
Just
your
use this
girlfriend,
GW Plant, next time you're at Warhammer World,
your
and they'll let you
girlfriend
in.
gets in to play test the beta, but me,
requisitions arrive.
the most well-known Space Marine, biggest 40k
Sorry,
channel
I
there
missed
is,
you. Crimson
doesn't
Fish
get in.
Forever.
They've got their priorities wrong. Do they not know who I am? This is absolute dog shit. Sorry I miss you, Crimson Fist forever. Mate, Crimson Fist are... Mate, they are amazing. Something's wrong here. You dress like a furret, so they don't want you playing it. Listen, these are my pajamas. IMDb accredited. You're right. Thanks, Morgan. Yeah, I have got an IMDb. I love HVAC work for GW. What the fuck's HVAC work? The War PJs. Your tits aren't big enough, brother. Well, there's definitely an argument there. You guys on screen is too loud. Turn it down. 10 members, I'll turn it down. How many tables do you need for Valfest? I have a venue in Notts you can use for free. The club I go to. The problem is, Richard, right? The problem is not just the tables. It's like we need terrain, we need mats and stuff like that. That's why I go to established hobby shops. That's why I go to... you know, hobby workshop and stuff, because they've got all the mats. They've got all that stuff. Oh, HVAC. Oh, aircon and heating. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate. Listen, it's fucking... It's 12:15. Leave me alone. Plus, we don't have air conditioning in the UK. We just open our windows. They heard how you scam Florida out of Dyson stickers. Well, you deserve it. All right. See you in a bit. See you in a bit, Salty, mate. Have a nice day. Well, have a nice day. Have a nice evening, should I say. It's evening, right? For the Americans in Texas, right? Oh, hang on. You're not in Texas, are you? Are you, Salty Ops? Did I get confused and think you're in Texas? It's been 90 Fahrenheit here in Vegas this last week. Yeah, fuck that. Screw that right off. They heard how you scam Florida. Poor Florida. Mate, I actually do like Florida. I'm in Japan. Sorry, mate. Well, there you go. He's still there now. I think he came back. Oh, wait, have you officially gone there now? Bill, man, Bill, I know you're in Texas. Can't shut you up with your Texasness. I've seen all your guns, Bill. You let me play with your guns. Wait, that sounded really weird. It was 107 here last Saturday. You see, this is why I wouldn't move to a place like that. It'll be here for a few more years. Well, mate, enjoy it. Right? Hopefully you won't win any more fucking giveaways. Fuck it, I'm not sending it to Japan. Right, Salter, you're not allowed to gift any more memberships now. You're not allowed to take part in the giveaways. I've had enough. I've had enough. Confirm Europe does not believe in AC. I've been rotated to Germany and they live in boiling light. Maybe do. Listen, open a window and get an ice pack out, right? That's all you need. Florida gonna be fucked come summer, mate. I went to Florida in summer once and it's an experience I wouldn't wish upon anyone. Seriously, you couldn't go outside. Like when we went shopping, you were literally running from shop to shop because it was that hot. It was just horrible. It was just absolutely horrible, burning hot weather. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, look who's to... What, Augustine, what are you doing up at this time? It is way past your bedtime, Augustine. Way past your bedtime. Just don't ever look up the rates of heat and cold injuries, fatalities in Europe. Is it bad? When we went to San Antonio, it was over 100 at 10 p.m. Mate, I got out of that car in the car park and literally bolted for like the door. It was just... And plus, Texas is dry heat. Like America, it's kind of like swampy heat, if that makes sense. But Texas was like dry.
West wall protocol engaged. Our
This is a bit of damp in the air, right? In Florida. Ugh. Do you see everyone on the enemy team dressed up as Horus?
West wall protocol engaged.
Valrak.
Our strength
North
grows.
is, south Texas is wet heat. Oh, is it? Okay. Well, San Antonio was definitely dry. Is that? I guess that's North Texas then. Is it North Texas? Does it count as North Texas? Cinderblock and Lucas, mate. Thanks for the gifted memberships. I appreciate you both.
Hey Valrak.
Hello.
Since Blood Angels are the main SM chapter for Chapter 11, does
Yes.
that mean Sanguinius might return this edition?
I can confirm that Sanguinius is not returning this edition, no, mate. Sanguinius will come back when it's 40k end times. It's all happening then, mate. Louisiana has swamp heat. Further west is dry heat. It's all that American dream rays. I said too much. I have. That's it. I'm going to be hunted down now. I'm going to be hunted down. Any combat patrol rumors? No. Is it? Did they actually never mention combat patrol that much? Did they? Really? Is combat patrol just going to stay the way it is? I was hoping that maybe combat patrol would go the way of the AOS Spearhead game, because apparently AOS Spearhead is like the game to play. Now come move in, Johnny. It's too hot for me, Johnny. Johnny, mate. If I move to America, we've spoken about this so many bloody times. If I move to America, right, I'm going to move to a place that has a lot of green. Like, do you know, like those small towns? I say it's not small towns. Like, I'm not saying like 50 people, but not those places like in the middle of America that everyone knows each other.
Dorn will come back when someone finds a shovel.
Like the cool places, the nice places. Like, I probably wouldn't want to live like near any type of city or something. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You see them on like those movies and stuff. You know what I mean? If I want to live in Ohio, like at the end of Castaway. No, not like that. That's like in a big desert. Pennsylvania. Is Pennsylvania the way to go? Vermont, England to New England. There we go. If it's got England in the name, I'm there. Manchester, Massachusetts. I need to watch apparently someone said watch a film called Manchester by the Sea. I'm here in the US. Do you want me to pick you up a town? Yes, please, mate. If you can go around town hunting for me and say Valrak's coming. Sounds like you want to come to my part of Canada. Mate, I'm not coming to Canada. Like Derry, mate, yeah. Derry seems okay. Yeah, I like the look of Derry. Just, you know, no clowns. I live on 80 acres in South Carolina. It's hot though. Yeah, no thank you. Can I have like a couple of acres so I can build a house on it? Great film. Very sad though, is it? Manchester and Gloucester are both wonderful. New England area. Fox. You can say fuck on my stream. It's okay. New jumper. You feeling good? No, mate. These are my pajamas. Right. I'm all getting warm. It's a late stream. I'm jammed up. I'm ready to go. Ready to get right into bed. Phoenix, Arizona. No, thank you. The only thing I've heard about Arizona is that your shoes melt when you walk down the road and that you can cook your food on rocks. Yeah, no, thank you. If you want to build a house, I can sell you land for it. What do you mean, sell me land? I thought we're friends, Pezla. And you hear about selling me land? Mate, this guy. This guy. I live in Phoenix willingly. Why would you do this? Well, to be fair, DC Gaming, you are a grey name, so it does make sense. Depends on the spot in Arizona. Prescott is pretty wonderful. Not free real estate. Mate, it's not free real estate. Trying to fucking scam me here for real estate. I've actually, right, Valrak in the Tenderloinian. Do you know something I've always wanted to do? But I think it would be a pain, but I don't think it would be a pain as well. And I think it's cheaper as well if you buy land and you build your own house. I don't mean like build it like with your hands, you know, you get contractors in. Well, you can build it if you want yourself, but there's a lot of skills that you probably want done professionally rather than, you know, doing it yourself. But I've heard that's the best way to do it. You buy land, but it's... In the UK, I've heard there's so many fucking things you have to do. I'm not sure if it's like that in America, but in the UK, it's a pretty big headache. Because, yeah, the local councils are all twats. Build out of Legos, super glue. Well, fuck it, that's it. We're here forever. There could be bats. Are the bats still at GW? Friends for now, maybe not later. After I set the price, especially considering that I know how much you make from this channel, you can afford to sell one of your Bentleys. I don't have a Bentley! God fucking damn it. Plus, do I really want you as a neighbour, Pezla? Coming on, knocking on my house every day, asking to play Warhammer, asking me for rumours in person. Get out, get out.
Will the Red Terror be a single operative team, yo?
I'm going to say yes. Yes, Val. Eventually they will be. Eventually. Is Daka, are you still here? Have you gone to bed? Daka, is there anyone in chat that still owes me memberships? Bill paid. Where's Ryan GNAP? He owes me memberships. Where's Ryan? If anyone ever sees Ryan GNAP, that guy owes me 50 memberships for the Blood Angels. Not political, but the government did away with rules on bats and stuff on sites, I think. Okay. Rhino's 100, does he? Okay. He doesn't have a Bentley. He has multiple Bentleys. God damn it. I have 2.29 acres in Death Valley. It'll come up off of. Yeah, no, thank you. Ryan's paid your rent many times prior. I don't care. Horatio. I don't care, mate. He put in a bet. And on this channel, we honour our bets. This land isn't near I live, so I don't have to deal with you on a daily basis. Mate, this guy. Plus, I don't think, you know, well, for me to live in your country, I have to get a citizenship. And is that hard? Hamish, you had to be there for the tattoo. That was a deal. You didn't turn up. You did not turn up. So screw you. It's not hard. It's not hard. Come Cardiff, we'll get it done. Well, 50 members, mate, for going Cardiff. We have to get to 50 members tonight to go Cardiff. Shit just crossed the border. Everyone else does. Uh oh, Lionel Johnson's getting political. The Grey 2165. Bet that he will get an end of edition Perturabo Primark 2. Where's the fuck is this Grey guy? Is he in chat? I'm putting him in chat now. See if they're in chat. The Grey. No. No, mate. He's not in chat.
Last World Protocol engaged. Our strength
Jaggy
grows.
Snake, mate. Thanks for the gifted membership. I put you down for the giveaway on Monday as well, mate. Everyone who's gifted, you're all down for the giveaways. You're supposed to get face tattoo on your arse cheek and shave your eyebrows too, but you welched on bets. Whose? Check Discord DMs. Protected Common Prip Triple Back discovered at Games Workshop's Nottingham HQ has caused indefinite delays to the construction of the new temporary car park. Due to UK wildlife laws, the company cannot proceed with development on the site and must follow strict environmental protocols to protect the bats. The ecological pause has impacted expansion plans near Warhammer World. That's hilarious that my video pops up on there. That is hilarious.
Opinion on the new rules for 11th they revealed?
Mate, I'm going to deep dive. I'm going to deep dive into that really next week. But just a quick summary, Val. I'm liking what they've said so far. But liking and then playing it are two different things. We'll see. We'll see what happens, all right? We'll definitely see. Is anyone still playing SM2? I'll be honest with you, mate. I haven't played it. I can't remember the last time I played it. I've actually kind of stopped covering it on my channel now as well. I appreciate the PvE stuff they're putting in. I do, mate. Mate, every time I see new PvE stuff, it makes me happy. I'll go in and play it for a couple of hours. But, I mean, I'd be playing that game right now if they put more shit into multiplayer. I'd be playing it right now. On stream, kicking your guys' ass. They just never add in the player. Like, it's 6 versus 6. The first game is 8 versus 8. Do I still play Conflict 47? Yeah, look. I've got my little... I've got my Cadian armored transport right here. Why is it not focusing on it? Why is it not focusing? Focus on this. There we go. Focus on this. Oh no, it's poking my fucking head again. There you go. Paid by Morty's Fox. What mate, what a legend. Helldivers and the new Resident Evil have taken my focus. Evening painting and playing 40k has taken the back seat. Yeah, I get that. Looks familiar, it does. I didn't make it to the OG. Didn't make it to the OG SM then. What do you mean, Morgan? Did you see the new models for Conflict 47? I did, mate. They look great. They look fantastic. As someone who's British, sorry, someone who plays the Brits, I'm gonna get a bunch of those robots. Some of the prices are a bit, you know, £37 for those Mark 1 robots. I feel like it's a bit much. I'll be honest with you. Again, I'm the first person to celebrate Warlord, but I have to call a rat's ass when I see it. And I think that the prices of those new robots were a bit big. I'll show them. Okay, yeah. 1 second. Here we go. So these are the new models. So like the bears and stuff. Like the robots, you get 10 in a box, but £37. I open the image fuller. They're all plastic. Yeah, okay, I get that, right? They're all plastic. No, these are all new plastic now. These are all new plastic, which again I think is great. But I just don't think these are worth £37. See you in a bit, Aaron, mate. Have a good night, dude. Enjoy yourself. The team of 3 is so dumb. My group stopped playing because we could only have 3. What does that mean? The team of 3. Time to go to bed? You're not my mum. What are you on about? I can go to bed when I want. I'm actually going to get some more of these squads, actually. I'm actually going to get 3 more boxes of them. Sorry, 3 more squads. Because these guys...
Requisitions arrive. The heretics.
These guys are amazing. Mate, the new HQ is amazing.
More charges of heresy, Titus or City?
More charges of heresy, Titus or City. Mate, City's ain't getting no charges, mate. We've won. No one's beating us. Teams, fuck. SM2 TAMs are free. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. The SM2 teams are free. Yeah. I always had this big debate with some of their developers, and I literally said to them when they spoke to me, like, they're not to speak to me anymore. I said, why free? Well, they actually said it in articles as well. Why couldn't we have like a squad of 5? Because it would make the game too easy. Well, I think that's a really shit excuse. I really do, because the modders opened it up where you can get like 10 plus people in, and it was fucking amazing. And all you do is make the mobs more harder. That's it. Put more waves in, more mechanics. The absolute epicness it felt when you was like fucking 5 plus of you there. It felt amazing. It felt fucking awesome. It felt like you were in that battle as a space marine, like the fucking nids are coming in and stuff like that. It was mega. It was so fun. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, right? Fun. Thoughts on Turnip 28. I have no idea what a Turnip 28 is. Let's go back to this model. So this is B for Berta, the British automated infantry hero. I'm definitely going to be getting this guy. Mr. B for Berta. Look at him. Look at him. I like it. Mr. Beep Bop Boop. Only 3 friends at a time in a group on SM2. Yeah, mate, again, that's a big problem, especially when it's multiplayer. Well, they actually have opened it now where you can do private lobbies and invite people in then through that way and stuff. But what I'll say is, I still don't think that's a solution. I really don't. I think the again, rant mode. I think the multiplayer in SM2 was an afterthought. It was an afterthought. And from my experience, it's the multiplayer that keeps these games alive. The perfect example is Space Marine 1. The community that kept that game alive with multiplayer, because we had multiple maps, multiple game modes, thankfully before it fucking tanked, kept that game going. If that Space Marine 1 game had like 3 or 4 maps, like SM2's got now, and it went under, there would be nothing there all those years later. There'd be nothing there. That's why I can't get my head around the decisions not to invest more into the multiplayer aspects of the game. Because I think it would make it a fucking better experience. I think it would get more people in. Again, I'd be there playing it now. I'd be there playing it right now. But I was like, what's the point? There's nothing there. Any info on Conflict 47 further model rumors at Adepticon? Apparently they did like a reveal show, but I haven't heard anything from it. The maps were like N64, Turok 2. I never played Turok. Sorry, I can't relate to what you're saying. I want more PvE missions, to be honest. I think there's enough PvE missions in the game. Yes, they're always going to. You see, the thing is, right? PvE missions take a lot more resources than a PvP mission or a PvP map. Because with PvE missions, you have to do the characters, the story, voiceovers, interactions, action sequences, all that type of stuff. A PvP map is just go in and make a fucking map. That's it. Destroyed my thumbs on that stick thumb. Common Fox 7 is more expensive than 4K. Again, that's some of the feedback that we've been getting. And I've been seeing online anyway. With some, well, I say that right. The hero's 12 quid. Great. The hero's 12 quid. It's not fucking 25 quid. But yeah, I can definitely see why people are complaining about this. Because this is 37 quid, right? And that's 37 quid. But then they're selling all that together for £50. Actually, they're not, because that's got 4 in. And this has got 3 in, if I'm not mistaken. So there's 1 less. There is 1 less. 3.7 more suspect. Well, again, right? A lot of people are used to Warlord prices being like, maybe like, you know, early 30s rather than late 30s, if that makes sense. Then pay £50. I don't see the issue. Mate, again, I'll pay 50 quid for it. But I'm saying, people are saying, oh, mate, I'm going to pay it because I like it. But I can understand why people are a bit like, oh, okay. Do I invest in this or like a squad of Krieg? How much? How much of a squad of Krieg? Hang on. Games Workshop. Games Workshop. Let's put Krieg in. JB just bought fucking all of them. Krieg. So, alright, okay, here we go, right? So, a 10-man squad of Krieg. So, a 10-man squad of Krieg. These. That's £32.50 from Games Workshop. And that's £37 from Warlord. So, I can see why people have that opinion. Because as much as I love these models, right? As much as I love these models, I do love them. And it sounds like I'm giving them shit here. I'm not. These are well less designed than these. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not being nasty when I say that. I definitely think you're getting way more quality and way more model with these over these. And again, I'm not sounding nasty. I am sounding nasty, but I don't mean it in a nasty way, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Again, I love conflict. I love bolt action. I love Warlord. I think they make the best game. I do. I'd recommend anyone to get into a Warlord product game. The rules are great. The turn activations are amazing. I love it. GW Shield confirmed. God damn it. GW Plastic is incomparable to. I mean, it's a nasty way. God damn it, Nick. Valrak is a nasty, nasty Ewok. New StarCraft 2 miniatures are gorgeous. Yeah, mate, I've heard great things. People have been asking me, Valrak, you got to get into StarCraft. And again, am I a nasty, grumpy guy? Maybe. I hope not. But my honest response is, why would I? When I've got Warhammer 40,000. StarCraft is just, I personally think, a lesser 40k. It's like, you know, Mum, can I buy some 40k? No, we got 40k at home. And she gives you StarCraft. That's the way I see it. But again, that's just me. That's just me. Valrak, how the fuck do you grow up in the 90s and not play StarCraft on PC though? Mate, I've never played a StarCraft game. Do you know why? It never interested me. You're nasty and grumpy, but StarCraft has nothing to do with it. I might bet a game and leave it sealed so I can flog it later. This fucking Nick guy. Well, I agree. Comparing Necron Warriors feels more adept. All right, mate. Okay, let's do Necron Warriors. Okay. Let's do Necron Warriors. Because you're right. Robots versus robots. Necron Warriors. Temporary out of stock, of course. £32.50. So, again, it goes back to that debate. 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, it's 10. Right? It's 10 there. You get some scarabs as well.
Our strength grows.
£32.50. £37. I come to the same conclusion. You're getting more for your money. They're better quality models. Again, I don't mean that in a bad way. You're getting more for your buck. You get more plastic. The poses, I would argue, are more dynamic. Yeah. Mate, these are all. This is on the Warlord Games website. These are the Warlord Games website. Again, I like the models. They're completely two different sci-fis, right? It's not like, oh, these should be looking like Necrons. No. But if you're charging 37 quid for it, then I think you should be looking at other ranges like that and saying, okay, does our range match this? Remember when Necrons used to be Chaos Androids? I actually don't remember that. GW sculpts are better, but they also have the economy of scale. Again, mate, yeah, there's a lot of facts. Mate, Games Workshop has got it to where it is because they've cornered the market. I had this discussion with Woodimp about it because, mate, Woodimp's he is the warlord guy, Woodimp, and he actually said what you said. Maybe it's that price because this is like some of the first plastic sprues and they have to charge that to try and make money. Because when it comes to plastic, right, it is very expensive. You're talking, well, probably this set alone, I would argue, is anywhere between £10,000 and £15,000 just for the tooling. So maybe, you know, if you're doing that with just that one and then you've got like the bears on top of that in plastic. You've got the Mark IIs and stuff like that. You know, it starts adding up to a lot of moolah. If they want to make more money, why don't they improve those sculpts so they look half decent? Are you talking about Conflict 47? I prefer the chunky robots. Yeah, mate. It's all down to style. It's all down to style and what you prefer. It's mate, right? You're lowballing the tooling, Val. It's more than I think. James, I would say, mate, I've researched this because I'm looking to do martyrdom in plastic. And, well, do you know what? Maybe GW's ones will be more because they're like a higher quality. But, like, you're talking at least 10 grand minimum. At least 10 grand minimum. I'm disappointed they didn't make the robots, not Daleks. Well, technically, there is like Dalek versions because there's like tread versions of him in like in resin, so you can get the tread versions. Mate, I was watching this the other day. Do you know what? It's like a Jekyll and Hyde story with me. When it gets super late, I just start bitching like a little child. But I just want to show you something. They've just popped up now live. And I want to show you something. Because I was trying to watch this, mate. I was trying to watch this the other day. And I thought, what a boring fucking looking game. I was just trying to watch it, mate. And I was like, this is just boring. It just... These guys' armies are mega. These guys have absolutely fantastic looking armies. Even though like this is like akin... is it Tau versus Tau on this one? Oh no, Votan slash Tau? Oh, is this a 2 versus 2? Okay, awesome. Look, it's just... Everyone hide behind a building. Everyone hide behind a building so we can't be shot at. Hide behind the building. Oh! Squeeze in. Right, tuck in. Tuck in. And mate, and again, I'm not complaining. Whoa, hang on. I'm not complaining about the live stream. Like people at Wargamers Live, they do fantastic coverage. I'm talking about how boring the game looks. It's just, it's unthematic for me. This is why I collect but don't play. Also, I have no friends. Look how open it is. You want to see my table I did the other day? And again, I didn't have that much terrain to play with. But this is what I made the other day. Let me get on Bookface again. Because some of my pictures are on Hobby Workshop. Hey, look at that, mate. All right. Oh, I'm creating a post with Hobby Workshop. Check this out. Check this out. So, there were a bunch of people... Hey, hang on. Oh, no, wait, I can't show that. That's the wrong one. So, there were a bunch of people at the shop on Friday playing like this. That's not for me. There's some people playing Old World, which was great. Look, you know, like, stuff like this. Mate, let's get to my table. That's Dawn Lives' Imperial Fist army, by the way. There's my table. Yeah, theme, trees and stuff and everything like that, right? Yeah, explosions and stuff. I wish I had, like, rocks and pebbles to put around the terrain to really, like, map it out. There's like terrain everywhere, like trees popping up. There's my arm there, look. There's my arm. And again, that's just with what we had under the table. Ew, gross, where's the L-shaped ruins? I know, right? How dare I? What are those orange mouse mats? They're not mine, they're Dawn's. That's me. We actually wasn't going to do objectives, but we said, should we just do objectives for the fun of it? Because this is probably going to be our last game of 11th. When are you going to Winter's SCO? Mate, Winter's SCO is so far from me. He's all the way in this. Doesn't he live in Southampton? Or somewhere? It's definitely south from me. Strike and Scorpion 882 does 6 tables. Mate, I used to watch Strike and Scorpion all the time before he shouted at me. But, mate, I still stand on this hill, even though we don't get on. He does have the best gaming tables. When am I doing tables of tactics? Hopefully when I get some of these Terminators finished. Come to Chelsea. Mate, no one's going to Chelsea. Chelsea can't win anything. Let's do objectives for fun. Said no one ever. Why did he shout at you? Why don't you get on? Why did he shout at you? Do you know what? How about I show you why he shouted at me? Should I show you instead? Why you should? Because I've actually got the post still up. If you want to see the post, right? Let me get Instagram up. It was an Instagram post. All these fucking people keep messaging me on Instagram. I'm so popular. I'm so popular. So this was all the way back in... I want to say 8th edition. Yeah, it had to be 8th edition. Where is it? 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 Sorry, I'm just trying to find it, guys. Here it is. I found it. So I posted this on Instagram when they announced the Torgadden model. Remember when they announced Torgadden, like everyone was getting supplements, and then Torgadden got announced? I posted this on Instagram, and then he messaged me and said, you have a responsibility. Children are in Warhammer and they could see this post. Which I replied, that's not my fucking problem, right? Everything I do is adult. All my content is set to adult. If you want to allow your kid unsupervised on the internet, then that's their problem. That's not my problem. I'm not here to raise your kids. It's as simple as that. So yeah, That was our only interaction with each other. But I'd post it again. Fucking trust me, I posted worse. You have the responsibility to do what you feel like, brother. It's true. So you were being a douchebag, is what you're saying. Yeah, why was I being a douchebag? Because I posted an excited image that I like to model? This fucking guy. Totally agree. We're here to raise the kids of others. Wait, what? How about you watch your children instead of being stupid? And I don't think he was talking about his kids. I think he was talking about other people's kids. But again, right? The problem still stands. Like, that's not my problem. No one cares about your feelings. It's true. Very X-rated post. I don't think that's X-rated. Mate, with the amount of shit that we do in member memes with Game Riot and dogs. Yo, Val, love you, bruv. I never doubted you on the foil. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. This focus on kids is going to get you all on the list. Just like Game Riot, but with dogs. Looks like... I just got a message that says, looks like GW's lying. Let's see. I'm not going to show this because this is a DM. And I don't want you guys in my DMs. Hang on. This is what he's just sent there. It says, looks like GW's lying. I kind of feel like they're releasing that too, which is why I think they're going to get away. They're going away with circles. I really hope we see a return of cool terrain. I'm sick of footprints and L's. I think, is that like L-shaped terrain? I know they're best for balance, but they're really so ugly to look at it. We got told by Redacted that our terrain would still be good for 11th edition in the official TO group run by GW. Edit, for those downvoting, I apologize for having to redacted the name who stated this, but rules are super clear. That mentioning who said in the official channels will get us kicked from the program. I just wanted to put the info out there, the terrain. Oh boy.
I don't want to raise your kids. I don't even like kids. Sir Charles Barkley.
Well, I've got kids. I like raising my kids. I think my kids have been raised fantastically well. And they have, because my kids are outperforming in school. Not to say my kids are better than your kids, but my kids are definitely better than your kids. Because, like, they're all the top students. And that's great, coming from me. Because I was terrible at school. Listening to Valrak read is pastime. It's the best. Hey Val, I plan on kit bash my first Terminators. Should I go normal or shield or hammer? Or magnetize? Why don't you have 30 of the range and 30 of the shield and hammers? Be a real man. Right? Deploy them all together. Have a full Terminator armor. That's how the cool kids do it. That's why I'm doing it. Do it. Excuse me, my daughter / dog recently stopped shitting herself, so I think she's doing great. Magnetizing allows you to have less Terminators. It's true, you need more. More Terminators. Buy more. More! More. As many as you can get. Use Iron Hands 20 Assault Terminators army list. We don't magnetize, we print / buy more. Gotta buy them all. DA, oops, all Terminators. That's how the cool kids do it, and that's how I do it. Shields and hammers like a true member. Mate, fucking Thunder Hammers are amazing. They are amazing. What is the max Terminator count you can have? Well, what's the max point you can have? What, 2k? Let's say, what, the average 40k game is 2k. Technically, you can take up to 3 squads of Assault Terminators, and in those squads can be 10 each, so there's 30. And the Terminator squad, the range squad, again, you can take a max of 3 of them. And you can take 10 of each in that squad. So technically, if you can fit it all in your list, you can take 60 Terminators base. 50 subs and you'll show us the per trial minute. If we get to 50 members tonight, I'll show the per trial minute. How about that, Kevo? Just for you. And again, technically, it's more than 60 Terminators then, because you can have the HQ choices. You can have like a Space Marine, a Captain in Terminator armor, a Chaplain in Terminator armor, a Librarian in Terminator armor. Is there any more Terminator choices? There's not. Oh, sorry, Ancient in Terminator armor, an Ancient in Terminator armor. What about an Apothecary? No, they don't have that anymore, do they? Yeah, mate, yeah, you can, mate. Like Nap says, with certain armies, you can add more. You can add Marnie's Calgar and a Terminator Captain with Terminator armor, right? Deathwing, you can do Deathwing Knights. 3 squads of them. 50. They come in 5, so they're 15. Then you can add 30 Assault Terminators, and then 30 of the normal Terminators.
Question was, what goes better with fists?
The question was, what goes better with fists? I know it was. I would say Thunderhammers and Lysander. I would take Lysander and 10 Thunderhammers. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a name, clearly fists use Thunderhammers.
Thunderhammer cooler, but they are all posed like Marge Simpson crumping, which I can't unsee, and it just gets to me at times.
Spooky Toast, mate. What I do on mine, I sub-assemble. So I switch the body's arms around all the time. Not one of mine look the same.
Is this the right time to get those Praetorians painted?
Have you still got
Should
them?
I turn up to Armageddon with both Templars and the best Imperial Guard regiment ever created? Asking for a friend.
Mate,
no,
have you still
lad.
got them? You fucking slut. I was going to get them as well, and you stole them from me. And you've done nothing with them. You absolute knobrash. But are they standing on rocks? No, the BT Saw Brethren. Yeah, what's BT Saw Brethren? So I just checked, and if you can run 60 Terminators, 3 10s, and 3 rooms, 1 Terminator Captain and character attacks, it's one. Oh, so it's just over then. I have waited. Waited for what, Steve? God fucking damn it. I am planning to do a full Terminator list. So I'm going to take Lysander. I'm going to take 30 Assault Terminators. And then just fill the rest in with... Well, if you take... Right, this wasn't the plan. But I wanted to fill it out with characters. And I didn't know this until Friday, until Dawn Lives told me. But if you attach a Librarian in Terminator armor to a Terminator squad, they get sustained hits. I didn't know that. I was just going to take it for rule of cool. So I'm like, oh my god. If you're getting all these hits, because it's what? It's 3 attacks per Thunderhammer. So 3 times 10, so 30. Every 6 then is an additional hit. It's like, goddamn. It's kind of broken. Are you going to cover your thoughts on the new detachment rule stuff, your rules coverage? But we don't really know that much about detachments. We know there's going to be 70 new and updated. I'm going to say the majority of them are going to be updated. I'm going to say 80% of them are going to be updated detachments rather than brand new detachments. And yeah, and as Stowe said, mate, in the wounding phase, if you roll 6s there, it's devastating wound. So automatic. Sorry, it's a wound you can't save. It goes straight through. Deep strike, deep strike, deep strike, deep strike, deep strike. Deep strike, deep strike, deep strike, deep strike, deep strike. Deep strike it all. Wait, the 70 includes updates to old detachments, not new ones? Yes. Mate, tell you what, right? We'll read it right now.
Requisitions arrive.
It's all in the fine print. It's all in the fine print.
You said 2 streams ago you didn't like librarians.
No. I said I didn't like librarians for Black Templar armies. For Imperial Fist armies, it totally makes sense. That's what I meant. Right? That's what I meant. Which bit are the rules under? Is it this bit? I think it's this bit, right?
Requisitions
Here we go. Yeah, here it is. It's down here.
Heretics will burn.
It's down here.
Gotta go paint with my wife. Have a great night.
Mate, dude, enjoy it, mate. Mate, have a great night. Dude, I love you. Have a good one. How much deep strike am I using? The answer is yes. Well, mate, there's a new detachment out now that you can constantly deep strike around the board. You know the detachment they released for Space Marines? You can put a Marine unit down, play 1 CP at the start, and put it back into reserves. Oh boy. Now we're having some fun. Taking out all your assault terminators and just putting them where you want them. I'll put it there. Why? Because I can. And if we can, we do. Right? He's going to be one of those sweaty tournament players now, dang it. Yeah, so basically, the guy asked about saving detachments. And it says, and at the launch of the new edition, there will be over 70 new and updated. There is 70 new and updated detachments. So again, I'm going to say the majority of them are going to be updated rather than new.
He didn't like Rarians till he found out they meta.
No, I never. No, that is wrong. That is 110% wrong. Do not put that on me, please. Do not put that on me. I'd say that's total. I'm curious what they mean by selecting multiple detachments. So, for example...
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
Played my first combat patrol today, won 1, lost 1.
Mate, was it fun? Was it good? Hopefully you had fun, mate. Can I just get a single one good Chaos Knight detachment, please? No, Daka, you're not allowed. Know your place, Daka. I got a Term Librarian off Facebook Marketplace today for only $25. Was stoked. Nice, man. Bargain. When it comes, it's just going to be a rock in a box. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobber. Mate, do you know what show I need to start watching again? I fucking used to love it back in the day. Maybe some people don't know this, or I've never heard of it. Eastbound and Down. Eastbound and Down.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics
that show
will burn.
Is 10 out of 10.
Wild Goose. Some codexes have already been designed for combined detachments.
Yes.
Like Admech with Cult Mechanicus, Scutari, and Legion Cybernetica.
Hilarious show. Love it. Good night, Rex, mate. Have a good one, dude. Mate, the show is hilarious. I saw a reel of it today and I was like, let the boy watch my plums. My juicy plums. I need to start watching it. There's a show apparently that he's in that I haven't watched. Is it called Principals? Or like Vice Principal or something? Apparently he's in that and that's supposed to be hilarious.
Requisitions arrive.
I need to ask my Plex guy to get them all installed.
I'm not sure what you guys think, but I'm worried about Armageddon. I think maybe my painters and me have to have a refocus. Do I need to defend Yerek, seeing as Fat Sam seems to be on his side?
Mate, this guy. This fucking guy. I swear to God. Wait, hang on. That's a fat joke. Steve, that's 10 gifted memberships. The taxes now, fat jokes, or fat references are 10 members. Get this guy gone. Righteous Gemstones. Vice Principals is great. I haven't watched Righteous Gemstones or Vice Principals. Mate, this is something I need to watch, don't I? Oh, dude, watch Righteous Gemstones too. I've seen bits of Righteous Gemstones. Like, why'd you do it then? Because I'm selfless. That shit always makes me laugh. Why'd you do it then, baby body? Because I'm selfless. I have to pay all my scientists. It's like me with Daka. I have to pay all my moderators, my editing team. I get nothing. Absolutely zip. Well, why do you do it then, Chad Master Valrak? Because I'm righteous. I need to watch it. Vice Principals is great. Can you imagine the Custodes Land Raider meta when you can put free Land Raiders in the Solar Spearhead and have all your infantry in the Talons of the Emperor? Right. Do you know what? We were actually talking about this the other day when we were doing...
protocol engaged. Our strength grows.
Mate, when I was having my last game of 10th edition. Okay. No matter what... Steve. Fucking hell, Steve, you legend. I love you. Mate, no matter what... If you just got a membership off Steve, someone say thank you to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shit, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Where we get paid? Well, Daka does. Well, actually, Daka didn't get his payment because he never turned up to Hobby Workshop, so I couldn't buy him Mortarian, so he deserves it. Clock just went forward, just lost an hour, mate. They did. Do you know what? I was actually going to go paint, but I'm not now. Fuck him. What was I going to say then? Mate, no matter what these rules are, okay? These rules could be the best thing that's happened to 40k in a long time. They could be amazing. The tournament scene. Oh, not all the tournament. I'm labeling everyone with the same brush, right? I'm like, it's calling like everyone in Scotland Scottish. They're not, right? There's some English in there, which are good guys. Someone in the tournament scene is always gonna break it. And that's gonna go around, okay? Oh, here he is, mate. This guy's been at the rate Dawn lives. Oh, excuse me, I'm just going horse racing. And then I'm gonna go gaming. Right, 2 games in one day? Get this guy gone.
I now have a free fat joke.
Wait, hang on, no.
I'm not mentioning your chin. It's too easy. If you want to make a chin joke, point at a Chinese phone book.
You can't pre-buy fat jokes on the channel. Okay? That's another 10. It's not like a fucking pay-as-you-go system. Alright? You get fined. It makes it a lot easier for big nights. Wait, what's this? For 2 lots of Imperial Fist wins. Mate, we were literally, mate, just looking. Where has it gone? They put some of our screenshots up on... mate, I get it up on Bookface when we went to Hobby Workshop. Exclamation mark hobby in chat. Right? Went to Hobby Workshop. Mate, the lads out at Hobby Workshop always take care of me. They're always fucking legends as well. And, oh, look. Look at this, look. I was there. There's Stowe's Grey Knights. There. Did absolutely nothing. Right, this game was basically 1,000 points of Black Templars versus 2,000 points of Imperial Fists. I'm feeling spicy. What's the banter tonight? Oh boy. Don't do it, Don. Don't do it. Mate, we're talking about which is what's my favourite drink. I told everyone it's Fanta, and they couldn't handle it. That looks sick. Draw your barrels? Never. But mate, let's get to our table. These are the other guys that are playing. There's Dawn Lives armor. Mate, look at this meta slag. Look at all the Centurions he brought in. And then, this is just one squad of his Terminators, right? And then he had Lysander leading another 10. Assault Terminators. And he's got his Gravis boys and his Phobos just there chilling on the back point all the game. Then he had his Blade Guard here. This guy. Well, mate, to be fair, my dice rolling was proper off that day. Was proper off. But we're actually... Don, I was just telling that. We were talking about it, right? Even though these new rules... sound cool. They sound amazing. There's got to be a cunt out there that breaks the game. There's There's always got to be a cunt. But what Games Workshop needs to do, I think, is just try and make it as fun as possible. Ignore the cunts. Ignore the cunts.
Requisitions arrive.
That's not you. Too slim. Right, that's it. That's another 10.
What is this stop motion battle report?
Mate, stop catering to the cunts. It's true. Just make the game fun. Just make it more fun. Because maybe it is fun, but, you know. I don't know. It's just... These sound cool. But again, as that person was saying, apparently, the circle objectives are going nowhere. Over on Reddit. This guy, you know, my dad works for Games Workshop kind of thing. This guy's saying the official TO group run by GW, they're not getting rid of circular objectives. That our terrain will still be good for 11th edition in the official TO group. So, I have no idea what's going on. But cunts pay bucks? They do. Sources is that I made it up. New edition, ABC, always be charging. Always, mate, that's it. Always be charging. That's what I'm going to be doing. This new edition has landed right in my lap. Because 99.9% of my armies are all melee focused. And my Imperial Fist one, which is the 1%, is not. And is going to be. Because I'm making 30 Assault Terminators.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
It's going to be a good day for Valrak.
And GW never lies.
They never lie. Bob, they never lied. Bob, how dare you? That's a lie, Bob. How dare you, Bob? Terrain will become objectives, they said. Do you think the rules will be free, boss? No.
What they need to do, and they seem like they're trying, is that they're trying to make it look good. It might not work, but hopefully they will try.
We'll try, we'll see. Again, I'm optimistic. That's the word, right? The word tonight is optimistic. Wait, I didn't even say it right. We'll see. Sorry, Pete, I'm off. Got to be up in 3.5 hours to watch a real sport. Mate, what's a real sport? I always trust Val sources equals trust me, bro. Mate, I always say to people, if you want to believe me, but all rumors are lies. Then people get offended. Actually, well, people get offended when my rumors are true, and people get offended when my rumors are fake. In the rumor game, mate, you can't win. You always put I'll tell you what people really dislike about me, but it's people that don't watch the channel, so I don't let it get to me or anything. People hate when they see me online boasting about rumors and like, well, but they don't know that's the banter that sprung from the Black Templar Ancient. But again, the joke goes over their head. Like, I don't care if a rumor comes true or not, but I like the banter that we have between us when a rumor is true. I like that. I just get offended by you in general. Well, mate, I would. Mate, you wake up, you look at me, and then you look at you in the mirror and you think, fucking hell, I don't even want to go outside. I'd be offended by me as well, mate. I'm just too good. Will they bring back flies in 11th? Well, technically, mate, right? They haven't left, but they're just really not worth bringing. Is that what you mean? Will they make more of an impact on the game? Mate, I hope so, right? I hope so. I do like flyers, but a Tau Manta. Has anyone in chat got a Tau Manta? I bet Ginger Steve has. He's got fucking everything. Valrak can't hurt you. He's only on the screen. Redditors have zero understanding of banter or humour. Of course, they hate Valrak. Mate, there was a guy on Reddit that Daka linked me to the other day, and he just doesn't like that. This guy he talked to someone inside Games Workshop. I'm like, do I? It's the first time hearing about this. They dislike you're an optimist that loves the hobby. Their problem. It's true. Look at Dawn getting all emotional, mate. What a simp, mate. Someone take the J2O from Dawn Lives hand, mate. He's getting too drunk. Can't blame the guy. Well, Luke, you're a great name. You mean nothing. Certain models should stay in Epic. Justice for Fire Raptors. Poor Fire Raptors. Apparently, that kit is terrible to assemble. Just give every flyer Hoover, and they need to be able to use them in a reasonable way. I got a question in the Steel Legion just
I
announced
love me my
winning.
GW. I love me my 40k. I love me my football. I love me those 115 financial fair play accusations against City. I love me my Arsenal.
Technically, it's 131 now.
The heretics
right?
will burn.
But yeah.
Your BTs look incredible. PFT, prove it.
How can I prove it? I can show you pictures. You want to see some pictures? You want to see some pictures? I put it on Twitter the other day. Let me. I tell you what, right? I'm really impressed. Look, I was painting some Terminator head last night, and I'm really impressed how it turned out. I personally think my painting is tabletop standard, so I was really happy how that turned out. I was happy. You know, I'm the first to admit I'm not the best painter. But it's amazing. I like it. I think it's turned out pretty well.
The heretics will burn.
Yeah. Bit by bit.
Ninja Steve, you mean you love soccer?
Get out. Look. So, here's my new Assault Terminators that Stowe painted for me. I haven't based them yet because he brought them actually on the day. But mate, like I said, right? 3D bits. 3D bits. Capes. Candles. Flame
Do you
things.
think
Stuff
they'll
like
do
this.
multiple
Shields.
kill team sets like the new one? I think it would be a fun way to introduce one-off models,
Here's
like
the
a
front
new
of it.
Squiggeth,
Here's the
sad
front.
face emoji.
Here's the front of them. So these are ones that Stowe painted for me, mate. Stowe is an absolute fantastic painter. Props to Stowe. I don't know if Stowe's still here or he misses his tone to go to bed because he's under the thumb. Do you think they'll do multiple kill team kits like the new one? I think it would be a fun way to introduce one-off models like a new Squiggeth. I hope so. Do you know what, Sneedler? Right, it basically started, hasn't it, with the Necron Catan.
Requisitions arrive. The heretics will burn.
That's what it's basically started
You are
with.
an excellent painter, however, Dorn is dead.
I swear to God, I hate you so much. I've actually shown you the Imperial Fist guy that I've completely... Do you want to see him now? Because I've painted his eyes now. I painted his helmet. He's got head. I've got a helmet. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Hang on. Ah. So that is like one of my finished Terminators. And again, tabletop standard. I like the way... Oh, sorry, it's focusing on my face. I like the way that's turned out. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I think it's fucking cool. I'm happy. Yeah. There we go. Now I need to do... Well, I've nearly finished the first 10. But then another 20 more. Give me some good head. You're above tabletop. Hobo rack this guy. Will you go to bed? Aren't you gaming tomorrow as well? Black rim bases? Why? Black rim bases are the best rims. Don't you do your bases... What do you do your base in, like a grey or something? I always do mine with like a black rim. I always do it. For a second, I thought you were making a Mickey Mouse noise. Oh, oh boy. Goblin green, till I die, get out. Gold rim. You can lick my rim. How you do that orange, Luke? Stop it. Yes, mate, Star Wars Armada. Got to give my Chad Imperial Fist a rest. How big is this Star Wars Armada scene? Do you know what? Now that Star Wars Armada's gone down the pipe, I wonder if I should focus making a tabletop sci-fi space game. Martyrdom Crusade. Space actions. Maybe. Star Wars Legion is in the new edition and he's doing really well. I would not compete with that. Marty Wars, Martyrdom, Beyond. Mate, that's pretty good. Going to use the green screen for my salamanders. Space hippos. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Right, boys. It's gone past 2 in the morning. I'm going to go bed. Technically, it's 1 in the morning, but you know what I mean. I'm going to go bed, boys. It's super late. I love you all. You're all amazing. Emperor bless you. Good night. Get some sleep. I love you all. I'm out. Much love. I'll see you all in a bit. Yeah, I love you. Have a great night. Much love. See you, fellas. Have a good